Hey everyone, welcome to MuseThemes.com. This is Ashton. Today we're looking at our before and after image slider widget. It's a widget that has a very specific function but can be really engaging if used well and definitely makes your site more interactive. From our live demo here, you can see we have an image space, allowing us as the user to view and compare two different versions of an image using this movable slider. Right now this is set up to show a variance in blurring as well as black and white to color, but we're actually looking at two separate images here, so you can set this up to function with literally any kind of variance that you choose. Let's switch over to Muse. And we're going to jump into our library and drag the widget out onto the page. And we'll go ahead and center it. And you don't need to worry so much about sizing it right now at this point, because that's going to come into place once we've loaded our images in. So now if we pop open the settings panel, you can see the first thing we need to do is upload two images, a before image and an after image. Now I'm going to pull up my Finder window and show you what I've got set up already. What I have here are two images of a champagne pour, labeled before one and after one being in black and white and the other in color. Now I'm going to give these both a quick, larger preview, and as I do, you can see that they're both the same size. And if I were to open them in Photoshop or even Muse, you'd see that they both have identical dimensions, 600 by 343. It's very important that your images match in sizing exactly. This widget really isn't designed to function otherwise, so your preparation for this widget is just as important as the widget setup itself. Now the dimension size can be anything you want, depending on how you want it to appear on your site, but just make sure that the two match. And to make it easy, all I did here was open this original color photo in Photoshop. I sized it down to where I wanted it. I exported that JPEG, and then I just turned it black and white and exported it again. So that way their size is matched automatically. But anyway, let's jump back into Muse. And in the settings panel, next to before image, I'm going to click add file, and we'll add our before image. And we'll repeat that exact process for our after image. And as I do that, you'll see that not only did Muse populate a preview of this, but the size of the box actually changed as well to accommodate the sizing of the images. So that's why it's important that you pick your image sizing before loading your images in, because this widget will adapt to whatever it's given. So now let me recenter it. And before we do anything else, let's give it a browser preview. And there we go. Everything's functioning already. I can hover my mouse over the image, and we get these before and after labels. And I can move our slider across and everything looks very smooth and clean. So let's jump right back to Muse really quick and let's look at that settings panel once again. We have an option here for layout, landscape or portrait. And actually it doesn't matter how your image is oriented. This option is actually to specify the slide itself. Now in most cases you'll probably want it to match the orientation of your image, but just for demo purposes I can switch this to portrait. And then here you can change the names of the labels too. So if I wanted, I could enter black and white and color. And of course you have the option to hide the labels completely if you choose down here. But let's give this one more preview. And there we go. Our slider is now moving vertically, and we have our black and white and color labels changed here as well. So that's our before and after image slider widget. Thank you so much for watching. Have fun with this one and don't hesitate to reach out if you need any assistance at all. Have a wonderful day.